Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another react video. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Today we're going to be covering Luh Kel's Y.O.U video, Y.O.U. Look, I'm not going to flex. I've never heard of Luh Kel. This is my first time checking it out, but it was in the trending page, and anything that gets on the trending page must be a bop, so I'm excited to check it out. Plus from the little drag through that I did the video, it kind of looked like it was dope and it was shot by a good team. This video was directed by John Primo. I'm excited to see what him and his team did. Hence the name Filmmaker Reacts. We're going to dig into some of the filmmaking elements of the video, as well as just talk about how that complements the song and the overall execution of song and video combined. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, but most of all, I hope you leave a comment when we're done watching and let me know your thoughts on the video. Alright, without further ado, we got to set the ambience, and if you don't know what that means get your tea ready. Put the headphones on. Luh Kel, Y.O.U. Filmed by John, the new kid. I already know where this is going. The boys. So this is supposed to be high school? She ain't in high school. The skaters. Boy, would look like the cholos. I feel like that was a little racist. I don't know. The man had to look like a cholo. Hey, I kind of like his voice. She's annoyed by it. She's like that one kid who's like, I'm not like other girls. Yo, so I mean, right off the jump, 30 seconds in, and like I can already tell they shot on like they have like a film look to it. It has probably some pro mist filters on there. That's from a little filmmaking thing. Overall, it looks. I like the text. It kind of resembles that of the Breakfast Club. It has that very 80s feel to it as far as the text goes. I mean, the rest of it doesn't necessarily have it, but it's definitely schooly. I don't think schooly's a word. Bro, that's how we used to act with a substitute teacher. I love the zoom right there. I like these zooms that are coming in. Alright, so what I like so far is that it is definitely a performance. It's definite. I'll be stuttering in these videos. If you haven't already checked one of my videos out, I stay stuttering. Anyways, I like the performance shots because this is a performance shots based video. Like you see a lot of him singing at the camera. That's what that means. But I love the implication, bro. I told you I'll be stuttering. I love the implication of what's happening in the scene being implemented into the actual performance shot. For instance, you had the paper flying in front of him and doing all that stuff. That you could have easily just had him on a chair and had people sitting there doing other stuff, but they had so many things like foreground elements, papers coming through, a kid like holding up a chair trying to block it. It's like capturing that whole essence. I mean, there's, like I say all the time on this channel, there's little things you can do to take your videos to the next level. I see so much where I see a guy just like rapping in front of a house, but say you just have a dog, you have get some dogs to bark, or you get like a kid in the back like throwing a baseball, and you have like a water hose going, or you have a man like look over from across the street as you're rapping in front of this house. Like little things you can do that takes the video to the next level, and that is just one of those small things that I noticed, and that to me is that's dope. All the shot variation is really dope as well. That man acting light skinned like me. Ooh, those are nice. I like that too. They just got people vibing out in front of a blue screen and then just comping like a yearbook thing, and then they put a heart specifically on her. First of all, we had a dress code in high school, so I don't know how they're wearing all this stuff. Unless, where are they at? I mean, shoot, they must be in Florida, because Florida don't got no rules. I doubt they're in Florida. Ooh. They got a good cast of people with big personality. That's important. What exactly are they cheering? Like they're just sitting on the bench watching them cheer. Come on now. Come on, you can't be wearing it. His jacket's fire. Alright, so first of all, there's no reason for them to be cheering there. That's the only thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't really make much of a difference whether there was something in the background or not, but it was totally just the essence of him trying to make that eye contact with her and singing towards her and smiling and her liking it. But that was just like a cool scene, I guess, in that sense. It's like super dope. I probably would have done something like that for sure. Just having people on the bench and them sitting down there cheering. But if you could have added something in the background, I mean, you could have added a soccer game, somebody playing, crochet. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know. That's just me being super nitpicky. Overall, like this is super dope. I like the pacing is a lot because we're a minute 34 in and I don't feel bored at all. And honestly, bro, Luh Kel's like his voice is pretty good. I mean, this is the new wave of R&B where it's kind of the younger dudes out here just really making hits like this, and I'm honestly super impressed by his ability like to make such a catchy song. And it's not because I expect anything less, but more so just like I don't know, I don't listen to it too much, but it's good to like hear it and get into the vibes.
It might take some time, I'm strong.
Also, the colors in this is very consistent. This guy. Oh no. Hold on real quick. Let's rewind that real quick. Let's see. Are they still just back there dancing while these dudes are fighting? These guys back here are still dancing while they're mad. Okay, Paul Walker, Vin Diesel. What is this? This is like a high school kid's fantasy though. Fighting over a girl, like racing. Hey, this song is super good. I enjoy this. This is definitely going on my playlist. Yo, if you want to check out my playlist where I put all my favorite songs that I react to on the channel, check it in the description below. This man is suffering. So this is cool. First of all, it was the most undramatic takeoff I've ever seen inside of a one-on-one car race. I mean, it had no burnout and stuff like that. I'm sure they were working on restrictions as far as what they could do in that parking lot, but it was undramatic. I mean, that is a little distracting, but I mean, other than that, like, I like this. I mean, it's a high school fantasy type thing. I don't know how old Luh Kel is. He looks pretty young. I mean, he's probably not too much younger than me, but this looks like the type of stuff I would daydream about in class when I was like daydreaming about someone I cared about and just be like dreaming about some stupid stuff where I get to beat the kid up or race the kid in a car or like beat him in a foot race in gym class. Like stupid. That's what this video reminds me of. But I like how well made it is, and it's also just really like hard. Like you don't have a bunch of just stupid stuff in it that we see in rap videos all the time. Like it's very like positive in that sense, and I like that. The team behind it is really good. I mean, all these images look great. Where they at? I wonder where this was shot at. Luh Kel. And they crossed out the other one's eyes. This man's mad. That's how you handle it in high school. You race, right? That's how you do it. That's not how I did it. And they're all cheering. Look, she did. Bro, look how nonchalant this girl, right? The one that was in the class that didn't care about anything. Look how nonchalant. She's clapping for no reason. Why? Look, she's just like, I don't care. But here you go. Here's my praise. Yo, John Primo killed that. John Primo really went hard on that video. I never shot anything this consistent. I mean, I don't know what the budget with this for, but this, this was a pretty dope video. I really like the colors in it. I really like the consistency is the biggest thing in a music video. Like, and what I mean is the progress of time has to be constructed in a way where it doesn't get boring, and this song was 3 minutes and 15 seconds, or the video was at least, probably a little shorter for the song, and I wasn't bored the entire time. I really enjoyed Luh Kel's lyrics. I enjoyed his music. I enjoyed his ability to act as well. He definitely was acting super light-skinned in the video by smiling at her, just doing all that crazy stuff. But yeah, super duper well executed video. I really like how they intertwined the performance shots in with what was happening in the scenes. And what I mean is the difference between rapping at a camera with guns or rapping in a classroom where actual classroom things are happening, like bad kids throwing paper planes and throwing papers and spit wads and stuff like that. Like, that's dope. It wasn't anything drastically like insane. I wasn't like, whoa, what is this? And honestly, I think the video might be forgettable in a couple years or so. I'm always a big advocate of making a video remarkable to the point where people are just like, remember this project? I mean, how many times have someone said that they don't know Eminem Stan? I mean, unless you're not a fan of Eminem, you probably don't know Stan. But if you are any type of fan of hip hop, you know the video Stan because it is so remarkable. And obviously they're working on a way larger budget and stuff like that. But even Usher's Confessions or Let It Burn, like, you remember those videos because they were dancing. It was like one of the first ones to kind of revolutionize dancing in the middle of the rain, like the hats and like the shirtless dudes like doing all that stuff. And I don't know, I felt weird saying that. Anyways, overall, man, John and his team killed this. I really appreciate this video. Luh Kel's going on the playlist. Like I said, if you want to check out my playlist where I put all my favorite tracks and bops that I react to on the channel, check it out in the description below. It's called Thieves. Thieves is the name of my production company. Add it in there, check it out, hit the subscribe button. But most of all, let me know in the comments what video you want me to react to next. But until next time, peace.
I'm back up to bat again, bad in the hatches. I'm back with a vengeance, I'm bad as a bastard, I roll with the punches they packing, then I send them up like they working for NASA. You got a whip in the paddock, but I prefer all of my cash coming passive, So I only work when I want to, but I've been the man for so long it's a habit, They wanna know how I did it, I pulled out a rabbit, you said it was magic, abracadabra, I made